PHP Runner Contact Us Form Tutorial. A big thank you to Jacques Fioli, who became a member a few days ago. Your support means a lot and truly helps the channel grow. For anyone else who'd like to join, you'll find the link in the description below. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a simple Contact Us form for your website using PHP Runner version 11.1, and we'll do it in under 10 minutes. Step 1. Setting up the project. I've already opened PHP Runner. First, click on New Project and name your project Contact Us. Next, connect it to an existing database. In my case, I'll use a database called Waterfall. I've already added a table named Contact Us to this database, and that's the table you're seeing on the screen right now. Here's the SQL query for it. Nothing unusual here. Now, select the pages you want to include. List, Add, Edit, Delete, and View. Keep in mind, the Add page is the only page your website visitors will use. The List and View pages are mainly for administrators. So, for this tutorial, we'll focus on the Add page. Step 2. Designing the Add page. I won't add a user for this project. We'll go straight to the Add page, since that's where everything happens. Let's add a new section and name it Contact Us. I'll untick the foldable option so the section stays open. Now I'll drag the fields into the correct order. Your name, subject, your email, message, message date. Next, at the top of the form where it says Add New Message, I'll replace that with fill in the form below and click Send Email. We'll leave the Add Message text as it is. We'll use that later. For the Message Date field, I'll separate it, remove the label, and then merge it back into a single cell to keep the layout neat. Step 3. Setting Field Properties. Let's make sure all our fields are correctly configured. Your email, required field, with HTML5 input type set to email and validation set to email. Your name, required field. Subject, required field. Message, required field, no HTML editor needed. Message date, read-only, with a default value set to the server date. You can also use the now function if you prefer. Both options work fine. And finally, we'll rename the Save button to Send Email. That's everything we need to set up on the page designer. Click Next to preview the form, and then Next again to move on. Step 4. Setting up events. Now, we'll add some functionality. In the Before Record Added event, we'll make sure that every new message automatically has its status set to Open. That way, we can track which messages are still active or need response later on. Then, in the After Record Added event, we'll add the code that actually sends the email. You'll see placeholder values in the code for the host, port, username, and password. Make sure to update these for your own mail server. If you prefer, you can configure this under Email Settings to Custom, but if you do that, you'll need to adjust your event code accordingly. Personally, I prefer adding my SMTP details directly in the code. The code uses Runner Mail, which handles the entire email process for you. If an error occurs, it gets stored in a proxy variable called mail error. This allows us to detect and handle mail errors later in JavaScript. Step 5. JavaScript Onload event. Let's open the JavaScript Onload event. Here, we'll check if proxy.mailError exists. If it does, we'll display the error message stored in that variable. If not, we'll show a success message. Using a simple jQuery function, we'll override the standard record added successfully message and replace it with our custom feedback message. Step 6. Custom email template function. Back in the After Record Added event, you'll notice a function call named myHTMLMessage. We'll need to define that function in the After Application Initialized event. Here, you can paste the function code. It takes the recipient's name, the subject, the pre-header, and the message itself. If you're not a fan of the pre-header text, you can remove it. Just look for it in the code and delete that section. But I'll leave it in for now since some people like to include it. And just a reminder, all the code for this tutorial is available in the Community Hub for members. Testing the form. Now, let's see it in action. I'll open the Contact Us form from the Community Hub. It's the same form we just built. I'll fill in some test data. Email, my email at test.com. Name, my name. Subject, my subject. Message, my test message. The date field updates automatically. When I click Send Email, I get a message at the top that says, "Your message has been sent to the administrator. You can expect a reply within 48 hours or sooner." That's the message we defined earlier, and it's now displaying perfectly. Finally, when I check my inbox, here's the email I received. It's a nicely formatted HTML email ready to customize further. You can easily adjust the HTML design to fit your branding or your client's needs. Step 8. Wrap up. And that's it. A working, fully functional Contact Us form built in PHP Runner 11.1 in just a few minutes. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the Community Hub for access to all the source code. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.